है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से।
चाहे विदेश वाले चाहे देश वाले, जो विदेश वाले भी सबकी बुद्धि रूपी टेलीफोन यहाँ मधुबन में लगे हुए हैं। सबका कनेक्शन अभी मधुबन में है। तो देश में चाहे विदेश में जिन्होंने संपूर्ण रूप से क्रोध मुक्त जीवन प्रैक्टिकल में अनुभव किया, करके दिखाया, उन सबको बाप दादा पद्म गुना से भी ज्यादा मुबारक देते। और ये तो अनुभव किया ही होगा कि जिन्होंने अच्छी तरह से दृढ़ संकल्प किया, उनको बाप दादा की तरफ से विशेष एक्स्ट्रा मदद भी मिली। तो ऐसे नहीं समझना, तो एक साल तो क्रोध को खत्म किया, अभी तो फ्री है, ऐसे नहीं समझ। अगर संपूर्ण लगाव मुक्त अनुभव करेंगे तो क्रोध मुक्त ऑटोमेटिकली हो जाएंगे। क्यों? क्रोध भी क्यों होता है? जिस बात को, जिस चीज को आप चाहते हो और वो पूर्ण नहीं होता है या प्राप्त नहीं होता है, तो क्रोध आता है। क्रोध का कारण आपके जो संकल्प है वो चाहे उल्टे हो चाहे सुलटे हो, लेकिन पूरा नहीं होगा ना, तो भी क्रोध आता है। मानो आप चाहते हो कि हमारा भी कॉन्फ्रेंस होती है, फंक्शन होते हैं, उसमें हमारा भी पार्ट होना चाहिए। आकर दुख से क्रोध भी होता है, या तो हाथ पाँव भी चलता है, वो हुआ महाक्रोध। लेकिन विचार देना, निस्वार्थ होकर के विचार, स्वार्थ रख के नहीं। तो मैंने कहा तो होना ही चाहिए, ये नहीं सोच। ऑफर भले करो, ये राम नहीं। लेकिन क्यों क्या मैं नहीं जाऊं, फिर ईर्ष्या गिरना, ये एक एक साथ ही आता है। इसलिए अगर पवित्रता का नियम पक्का किया, लगाव मुक्त हो गए, तो ये भी लगाव नहीं रखेंगे कि जरूर होना चाहिए, होना ही चाहिए। नहीं, ठीक है, ऑफर किया और आपके निस्वार्थ ऑफर जल्दी पहुंचेंगी। स्वार्थ किया ऑफर या ईर्ष्या के वश ऑफर और क्रोध पैदा करे, तो टीचर्स क्या करेंगे? 100% लगाव मुक्त। बोलो आया ना, ये हाँ जी नहीं कहते, हमारे नर्स। बोलो हाँ जी, हाँ जी बोलो।
अपनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Become free from problems. Become an embodiment of solutions and make others this also. In terms of the drama, all of this is a game. The more you become an embodiment of experience, the stronger your foundation will be. Then you will experience any type of obstacle or problem to be like a game. When any scene comes in front of you, in terms of the drama, all of that is a game. If you have this awareness, you will remain constant and there won't be any fluctuation. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our Vikti Parivar. So today is the first day of this month and we will be starting our new series. And day one, our new series topic is Become Free from Problems, Become an Embodiment of Solutions, and Make Others This Also. And today's topic, in terms of the drama, all of this is a game. So now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Is everyone okay? Everyone is well? Yes? Very good. It's an interesting topic, right? Become the image of solution. All day we hear a lot of news, and also in our personal life, there are various situations, many challenges. And Baba thinks that all that is drama, and drama, in other words, is our karma. We don't know what we have done, and so the situation comes in front of us. It's a scene of drama, but also it's real. But then if it is someone else who comes and shares a situation, you will give so many points. Try to do this, do this. But when it comes to one's own self, you have to apply same points, right? So the foundation of knowledge, and one of the important point, knowledge is drama. And it's not only challenges come, but there are a lot of beautiful experiences, lot of achievements. When it's drama, even for what we have to do, it just happens. I share a little incident that generally we go to Madhuban via Delhi. It's direct flight to Delhi, then Delhi to Madhuban. We take flight to Udaipur and then by car about 2.5 hours. This time in Delhi, the center I stayed, their elevator is not working. The lift is not working. They say, you have to go to ORC. So I said, ORC is so far. It's only one day. So it will be just in the car, going and coming. So anyway, we keep thinking what to do, what to do. Then we remembered when that sister from Dubai had been inviting us for so many years, at least 25 years. And every time I say, okay, we will see. So we thought, why don't we take a flight, go via Dubai to Ahmedabad and then to Madhuban. At the same time, everything. And then I was thinking, when it has to happen in drama, it happens very naturally. And then for so many years, we keep promising them, okay, we will come from India. It's easier, it's less travel. There was a time Air India used to go via Dubai. And I remember in early 70s, I think no, early 80s, I went to Dubai every time, spent few days to give lectures in schools and just meet a lot of people. But then when the center is established, and now, very, very beautiful. And I couldn't go, so they kept saying, but you must come. So now is drama, so is drama. So as I'm saying, it's not only we should see a situation as drama, but there are majority, most of the time, there are some beautiful things in drama which could be surprising for us, but they are very good. Because we also have done a lot of good karmas too. It's not only negative. Yes, few negative, and lot we settle through power of yoga, and some happen as saints of drama. So what Baba wants us to become image of solution. I think that every question has an answer, right? In the same way, every situation has a solution. It's only a different situation than we have dealt before. Like today when we left New York, we knew it's long weekend, Friday evening. So from beginning, it was showing more than 3.5 hours. But still, like we said, oh, traffic this side, let's take maybe another route. But everywhere it was same. So yes, it was. It's okay. Still we reached in time, right? But that's our one of the bondage with our Vyakti Parivar is wherever we are, we have to reach by 6:30 at the location, wherever. So we came from New York and now we are together in a Vyakti Parivar. I like this topic because it's the outlook will change. How we start seeing things, how we think about whatever is happening. And are we affected by that? And now it is not just self, there are so many of us in this unlimited family. Since morning, at least I get so many calls with what people have to deal with and they need some help. Now, if each one of us use our stage, which should be stable, unshakable, and share whatever at that time we could with the soul. We have Baba's one child, mother. She's from Nepal. Only son, slept and never got up, never woke. So naturally she was, only support, source of income, everything. And was young. So she was very, very sad and crying, and then says, Sister Mohini, of course, I understand knowledge, but still, so few words of what that soul's part, and it's nobody can change. When it's the time, it's the time. So then another, then another. So this goes on all the time. And it's very normal in the sense of it does happen. Mortality is the part of the whole drama. But it's just we have to prepare our minds. So all this, whatever happens and we deal with and help others, create a lot of experience. So what Baba is saying that Baba is saying that in the form of the drama, all this is like a game. Baba says, the more you become an embodiment of experience, the stronger your foundation will be. then you will experience any type of obstacle or problem to be like a scene of drama. I don't know what percentage our stage is up to there, but Baba says when any scene comes in front of you, in terms of drama, all that is a game. I sometimes tell Baba that we are in real life, right? But if you have this awareness, you will remain constant and there won't be any fluctuation. So every day you will hear and you will see what has to be done. And I think, of course, we can look at our stage, but even it's 10%, 30% there. But this whole month we will get many points. And we take it as homework to create this awareness as often and see how different we feel or no. Because it's just not deciding in intellect that I won't be able to do. It's very difficult to do. It's not practical. Only intellect is speaking, right? But use the awareness the Baba is telling us. And as much you create awareness and you start seeing the strength, the power from there, which will definitely give us the experiences, which definitely helps the self, and we can help others also. Someone is having surgery, so I said, but there won't be any pain. There is no pain because there won't be muscles. I'm explaining because I have experience, and I said, no, don't worry. It's going to be okay. Right? So whole life is gaining experiences, and definitely we help others, keep ourselves stable, and help other souls also. So take this as homework and keep creating awareness as often as possible. Oops.
Om Shanti Didi. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. You
Om
already reached Pittsburgh?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful
Yeah.
center.
That's good. I was telling Bhumi that you were leaving when we were leaving. She said, no, you will be there.
Yeah.
It's good there.
It's wonderful. It's so Baba's vibrations everywhere. Baba's lovely, lovely center.
Yeah, it's good, very, very lovely family.
I have a few questions about this game that Baba is talking about. So when did you at any point in your Brahmin life, when did you feel like, when did Baba start talking about it as a game? When you were young in Gyan, did Baba say this was a game, or when did you start hearing that this is a game?
I mean, we hear from very beginning. One time we were in a meeting, and of course in meeting everyone has different ideas. So there were seniors, junior, many of us, Bharatvasi, double foreigner. So somewhere some argument between two souls happened. Didn't create a lovely atmosphere. So anyway, we finished meeting and we just all went in our rooms and we are respectful, but still. Next day, Dadi Gulzar came and said, oh, you all were playing badminton. And in badminton, it does happen that if you are using shuttle could hit other one. little hard, right?
Right. That's nice. Did you feel in the last few years any situation where you felt you really had to apply the game or the knowledge of the game? So one of the things that I've been thinking about for the last this month's homework is this being embodiment of solutions, and how a few months back, Baba was saying in one of the Murlis that Brahma Baba was the embodiment of solutions. That's why he was number one. And so, how important it is for us to take this particular homework very seriously. And I love this whole concept of being being a part of a game, right? That this whole thing is a game. And so, if you're in a game, like let's say you're playing chess and you're getting defeated, you're going to try to find a solution. Like if you're getting defeated by Maya, you will try to find solutions that you're not going to think, oh, woe is me, I'm so horrible, or oh, this person is so horrible, or this situation is so horrible. It's just a game. And then you find a solution to that game. And so this month's homework is very, very interesting. And how Brahma Baba, it was, I think in 1994 Murlis, set of 1994 Murlis, Baba said that about Brahma Baba, that he,
Shirin, when we are in two situations here. One is my throat. So I'm taking few moments. Other is a little thing. A little kind of creature came in and jumping all over. So everyone is trying to see that it goes out, but it doesn't seem it's very easy. So
is it a chipmunk?
Yeah. Mice? Really?
Oh. Mouse, that's a big thing.
You have mice in Peace Village?
Usually they follow from
Okay, wanted to be in the room with a vehicle.
Yes, felt your vibrations, Didi.
Must be that vehicle of Ganesh, no?
Right.
You know that so these days, tomorrow is the last day of Ganapati. Tomorrow is last day. No, what you were saying, no, that. Sorry. Now you can.
So this is a good time to think of it as a game, Didi. I was going to ask you, did you, in the last few years, at some point felt you really had to use the whole situation of the game, like, the whole knowledge of the game, the whole point of the game?
Especially sometimes in communication, things are not understood as they are. So one says, other one says, third says, and it creates like a big game, because the way the words are spoken, the way things are said, it creates completely different scene. Like yesterday was Thursday, we wanted to make bhog. So Bhumi Ben said, dry is safe, right? So vegetables, no vegetables, only dry. So, but Mataji said, okay, in the evening we saw dry is safe. So they were like, that one which cooked. But what we wanted was fry safe. But they didn't say fry, they said dry. It should be dry fry, dry but fry. So in the evening, we all are sitting and what is this now? We were expecting nice fry. Safe. So every minute you see games, no? But then in this also, if we start saying, you don't hear properly, I told you this, you told. It's all drama, it's game, what is there? It's not really a big thing. But what I'm saying, so many things whole day from here, other places, at least 95% times I always say is game. What happened is real, is drama. Majority time, but this very interesting. This is very simple, but some are very much like, if you hear the whole story,
Right.
so what really exactly happens. And
Right.
you know what happens many times, people hear what they have in mind, right? Like, so they hear that even if you don't say it. So I think that like this, or what else? So many game, anyone can think of any other game when you felt it's a game. Hmm.
Didi,
Everyone
I'm
is.
liking what you're saying about it being a game, especially in communication. Because for me, it used to be like I used to think of game, maybe because Dadi Janki told me I was saying something about work one time, and she said, it's a game, it's a game. And so maybe I was thinking of that. So, like big situations, so something happens with someone big, right? Then I think, oh, it's a game. It's a game. But here you're saying about small, small things to use it as a game, even if it's a little miscommunication or someone said something like Dadi Gulzar said, oh, you played badminton, like little things we could use it as a game so our mind doesn't keep going.
Or not create any bad relationship, no.
Right.
If you say a lot or point out, it's not very good for any soul, no? But I can tell you one scene where it was, I just said, it's scene of drama. Once we had a retreat here for Madhuban, those who didn't go to Madhuban. So there was a Mataji in New Jersey. She really wanted to come, but there was no ride. So anyway, but she kept calling, and some or other 4 o'clock when she called, she got the ride and she came here. And she said, I haven't gone to Madhuban, I really want to come. So that time, everyone was given a card to write their experience after retreat. And she wrote, I had this desire to go to Madhuban. I came here, my desire is fulfilled. Right? And of course, everyone left. And we always tell people, now is all right, but they are very intoxicated. No, when they leave from here, they're so happy. They are talking, driver is talking. And we tell everyone, drive safely and you don't have to. So this driver somewhere, little bit further from here, the car slide in a very deep was something there. And of course, so traffic was blocked, and myself, Kalaben, we are in the car sitting 2 hours because traffic was not moving. Anyway, police cleared all that, and when we reached, then police helicopter, it was like a big scene. And we said, what is this? This, and then anyway, they looked at me. Oh, the police and boss has come. Let's see this. So they asked me, what is next? What we have to do? So they gave us choice, and we said, okay. So that Mataji in accident left body. And
Wow.
then we are seeing this white sheet, helicopter, police. And I said, this real scene of, that's how you see in films, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen in real. But I was very calm, and I said, I just said, Bhavi and Bhagwan, destiny. That means that's why she really wanted to come. And then she had to go home. But only
Wow.
one word. It was really like a scene, whether of drama or cinema or whatever. And then immediately, but I was very calm. And then after 2 days, I had to go to New Jersey for her funeral. And I explained them whole thing. And I said, because they might say, well, you went to such a holy place and you never came back. So I told them, but that's how it happens. When you go to a holy place, you go for your liberation, and she got it. So there are many things like this, in Yagya, many stories like where there are extreme situations. And you don't have what you think at that time. You just say, Bhavi. Bhavi means destiny. It had to happen. And it's like a scene of drama. And it passes, And that's what I had been telling young sisters, that there will always be a big achievement and there will be a big test. So whatever power, experience you gain, you use it now when it is a test. It will always happen. There are so many. In my personal life, I find Dadi Janki and of course many. So I think internally we have to prepare ourselves that whatever test come, because we also have attained, right?
Right.
The power or experience or settling of karmic accounts that happen. So drama means both kinds of scenes, right?
Right. Didi, we're out of time, but I wanted to ask you a few questions about today's Murli, maybe on Monday.
Yeah.
One question, we'll end with this question. Baba kept talking about, you're a point, I'm a point, you're a point, I'm a point. When you came into Gyan, did you get the lesson on the point, or were you a thumb-shaped?
Thumb-shaped.
You were thumb-shaped.
Yeah.
When did the point start?
No, because they always said soul is light, but they didn't say it's like tiny, tiny point of light. It was always light. So, and then Baba used to say it cannot be big because it's in the center of forehead. So it's very, very tiny. But what is powerful is the sparkle, is the light. Light is powerful, not the soul is big size. So gradually we came to, it's not a big size, but it's just the point of light. I don't remember exact year.
The 60s, maybe? When you finally started the point?
Yeah, maybe in 60s.
It's interesting that after so many years of Baba revealed that, because if he revealed that in the beginning, Didi, we wouldn't have understood. If he told in the beginning to all the dadis, your points of light, they wouldn't have, it took a while for them to really understand themselves as souls. And then he said, okay, your points of light. Thank you so much.
Okay, Shireen.
Okay, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
बाबा की आशाओं की बनी तस्वीर रूहानी है, करते रहे पूरी हर आज्ञा हमने ठानी है। बाबा की आशाओं की बनी तस्वीर रूहानी है, करते रहे पूरी हर आज्ञा हमने ठानी है। बड़ों के आशीषों की ये तो मेहरबानी है, मीठे सुरों की बनी सरगम सबको सुनानी है।
सत्यता को जानेंगे तो आपको सब शक्तियाँ भी आएंगी, प्रेम की शक्ति मिलेगी, परखने की शक्ति मिलेगी, आदि अनेक शक्तियाँ आपके पास आएंगी।
If you recognize and realize the power of truth, then you'll be able to experience all the other powers. You'll be able to experience the power of love, the power of discrimination. Many other powers will come with it.
और सबसे बड़ा जो सत्यता पर रहता वो बहुत स्वीट होता।
And most importantly, the one who is truthful is always very, very sweet.
परंतु एक बात और कहेंगे, हमने ये भी देखा है, कोई कहते हैं कि कोई झूठ बोलता मुझे बड़ा गुस्सा आता है.
But what I've also seen is that people sometimes say, I get very angry if someone tells lies.
तो हम उनको बोलती, तुम सत्य पर हो तो दूसरे को प्रेम से सत्यता की रियलाइज कराओ. गुस्से से रियलाइज कराने से कोई वो सत्य नहीं हो जाएगा.
And I would say to them, if you are right, then you have to make the other person realize their falsehood with your love. You won't be able to make them realize it with your anger.
क्योंकि ये भी एक सत्यता के पास में फिर मैनर चाहिए, सत्यता के साथ सभ्यता भी चाहिए.
Because there should also be another ability with truth. Where there is truth, there must also be good manners.
क्यों सत्य माना स्वीट.
To be truthful means to be sweet.
अगर गुस्सा आया तो अपनी सत्यता की शक्ति को खो जाएंगे.
Because if you get angry, you will lose your own power of truth.
कहते हो कि दूसरे के झूठ बोलने पर गुस्सा आया, लेकिन झूठा तो खुद बन जाता जो गुस्सा करता.
You might say that you got angry because of somebody else's falsehood, but you yourself become false by getting angry.
क्योंकि उससे तो अशांति हो जाएगी.
Because obviously your anger is going to create peacelessness.
इसीलिए सत्यता की शक्ति है कि सूक्ष्म भी उनको अपनी सत्यता का वाइब्रेशन.
And the power of truth means to give the vibrations also of one's own power of truth.
और अगर आप उनको सत्यता की दृष्टि से भी व्यवहार करेंगे तो वो आप ही आपके पास में आज न तो कल झुकने आएंगे.
If you interact with the person, if you have that vision of truth on the other person, then there will definitely come a time when they will acknowledge their falsehood and bow in front of you.
क्योंकि बताया जैसे टेम्पल में जाकर के सॉरी करता, वैसे जो सत्य रहता है वो कहा कि एज गॉड की तरह रहता.
As I mentioned earlier on, when a person is dishonest, they will go into a temple and acknowledge their dishonesty. But a truthful person is the one who becomes like an image, who then everybody acknowledges their falsehood too.
इसलिए जितना जितना सत्यता पर रहेंगे उतना उतना आपको पीस भी रहेंगी और आप प्योर होते जाएंगे.
The more you remain truthful, the more you will experience peace and the greater the purity.
ऐसे लगेंगे कि सत्यता के वाला सच्ची लाइट हो जाता.
You will become the one with truth, with true light.
इसलिए सत्यता की बहुत बड़ी डेफिनेशन है, लेकिन हाँ इतना ज़रूर कहेंगे सत्यता पर रहने के लिए असत्य वालों का ज़रूर सामना करना पड़ेगा.
The definition of truth is very, very deep, but one can definitely say that when there is truth, then you will have to face falsehood too.
लेकिन अंत में जय जयकार जीत सत्यता की.
But ultimately, victory is going to be for truth.
इसलिए अपनी ओरिजिनल सत्यता को न गंवा के अपनी सच्ची शक्ति को लियो.
Therefore, never lose your original power of truth.
कोई पूछे कि हमारा अनुभव यही कहता कि हमारी लाइफ में मुझे जो ये सब मिला है शक्ति वो सत्यता के कारण.
And so if people ever ask me where I get my power from, I say that the power I have is the power that has come from truth.
इसलिए हम हमें समझती हूँ सच्ची दिल पर साहिब राजी माना उनकी दिल पर सदा परमात्मा प्रेजेंट रहता.
And it is also said, when you are honest, when you are truthful, then the Lord is pleased with you. And that to me means that if I am honest, then God will always be in my heart.
मुझे कहीं कहते ईश्वर मेरे दिल में है, तो मैं पूछती हूँ जहाँ ईश्वर दिल में समझते, पहले तुम बताओ तेरी दिल तेरे से सच्ची है?
Sometimes people say that God is in my heart, and I say to them, if God is in your heart, is your heart truthful and honest with your own self?
तो पहले तो तुम अपने ही हार्ट में कहते हो ईश्वर, पर अपने आप से धोखा करते हो.
You might say that God is in your own heart, but then you deceive your own heart as well.
तो ये कितनी ईश्वर की इंसल्ट करते.
If that is the case, then you are insulting God.
कहना है ईश्वर की दिल और करना है झूठ की दिल.
You say that God is in your heart and yet your heart is false.
तो जहाँ झूठ है वहाँ बाप नहीं है, परमात्मा नहीं माना, सुप्रीम सोल वहाँ नहीं है, ये भी प्रसिद्ध है.
It is also very well known that where there is falsehood, God cannot be there.
इसलिए बताया कि हमारा तो अनुभव कहता सच्चे के साथ सदा ही सच्चा साहिब राजी.
And so my own experience tells me that when I am truthful, then the true Lord is always with me.
इसलिए सदा सच्ची दिल रखो, सच बोलो, सच खाओ, सच व्यवहार करो, सच से ही आप महान बनेंगे.
And so always be truthful, always be honest, always interact honestly, always eat the right thing, the true things, and there will always be God in your heart.
और सच्चा ही ईश्वर के बराबर बनता है.
One who is honest is the one who becomes like God.
सिंध में एक सितंबर को थी जन्मी, कान्हा भक्ति दादी के मन में थी. 15 बरस की थी बाबा से मिली, मंडली ने जिंदगी बदली. हुआ था दरस शिव नूर का भी, स्वर्ग सी एक नई दुनिया दिखी. रही साथ रब के जो अंत आदि, प्रकाश की मणि है अपनी दादी. ओ प्यारी दादी, हो न्यारी दादी, सबकी दुलारी है हमारी दादी, हमारी दादी.
Om Shanti Avekti Parivar. So tomorrow is Saturday and our schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Meditation will start at 6 a.m. followed by Hindi Avek Murli. Mohini Didi will be reading tomorrow until 8:30 a.m. And we have Avekti Children class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avekti Youth class 3 to 4 p.m. Evening 6 p.m. Meditation will start followed by Hindi series, meditation, English series, and Avekti Journey, Chit Chat with Didi and Brother Eric. Now let's do Avek Murli. Welcome to Avekti Journey. Avek Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
July 1971, Avyakt Murli, Easy Method of Remembrance. Those who constantly remain together automatically have remembrance of each other because of that company. So by being such companions, or by giving the intellect the company of the truth, there constantly has to be the company of the truth. You're those who stay in the company of the truth. You are in the company of the truth at every second and at every step, are you not? If you constantly keep yourself in the company of the truth, then remembrance would be easy. And because you have powerful company, you will have double the force in every task. Because of having double the force, the task that you consider to be difficult, because of your stage, will become easy because there is double the force. Then instead of accomplishing just one task, you can accomplish double the tasks in that same time. One is easy remembrance, the second is success, and the third is zeal and enthusiasm in every action and the attainment of cooperation. This is why you must constantly stay in the company of the truth. When people come to you, you tell them the discipline of constantly staying in the company of the truth. So you must also constantly have this practice. Then the remembrance that you find difficult and all the thoughts you have of how to have remembrance and where to focus your mind will finish. You will easily attain success in your actions. In this, whether you have the company of the corporeal form or the company of the incorporeal form, there has to be the company of the truth. You have the relationship of the corporeal form eternally throughout the entire cycle. So whether you either have the corporeal or the incorporeal consciousness, you must definitely have remembrance. The intellect must not have the company of anyone except Bapdada. In order to become angels, your relationship with the Father must be very strong. If your relationship is strong, you will definitely become angels. Now you simply have to put your relationships right. If you have all relationships with one, you are easily and constantly an angel. What else is there that the intellect could be drawn there? Is there anything else that remains? Have you blocked all relationships and all paths or not? If the road is open, the intellect runs there. Now that all your relationships are finished and the paths are blocked, where else can the intellect go? If there is only one path and one relationship, you become angels. Check which path or which relationship is not yet fully blocked. If it is even slightly open, people try to pass through there. If it is completely closed, they cannot go there. If there is even a hole, they may touch it but pass through there. Here too, if the road is even slightly open, the intellect goes there. Since you give many easy, wise methods again and again on how to close the path, how will you now block it? You also hear them in the Murli every day. Do you remember them? Which method do you have that will bring your awareness back from the stage of forgetfulness? There is only one image through which you remember Bapdada and the inheritance. If you constantly keep this image in front of you, all other paths will be blocked. Whatever pictures or literature you have printed, you put this block on it. If this block is applied to the intellect, all other roads are blocked. This is an easy method, and you have also been given a signal. To be continued. Om Shanti.
के ऐसे झेल ले, है अमोल जिंदगी नहीं कि जैसे खेल ले, हारे या गुजार ले, या के ऐसे झेल ले। एक क्या जन्म जन्म की ये तो बाजी है, जीत है कि जिसमें वो खुदा भी राजी है। सारा सौंप दे उसे हमेशा के लिए, सारा सौंप दे उसे हमेशा के लिए। मुस्कुराते दूर मुश्किलें धकेलिए, जिंदगी का खेल हंसते हंसते खेलिए।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone.